music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 7, episode 14. Yeah. This episode, there's some people who I need to be thrown off the Love and Hip Hop Island. Okay, they need to be thrown off and just like buried in the sand, heads on top, so they can breathe. But it's like not on the show, and we're gonna go through that anyway. So we see they are all at the stand bonfire, and Lester, Rita, and Sierra still arguing. I don't know why Esperanza is up here arguing with this girl. I don't know why she feel the need to keep arguing with Sierra. It's so petty and so stupid. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, Lester, Rita, kind of a little real covert. No one really cares that you're upset because no one really understands why you're upset. And she like, you can get this smoke, we can fight it out. And I'm like, you are a grown woman at a bonfire on a dude ranch saying let's fight. For what, girl? For what, girl? And I like how Sierra says, in real life, I'm not about that life. I'm a businesswoman and I'm too old to be out here fighting. I had that little foolishness in my younger days, but I'm too old for that now. And at the end of the day, that is what adults are supposed to say. You know what? I ain't about that life. Okay? I'm not trying to be up here trying to fuss and fight with you in public. That's just stupid. And then, Respirator is so petty, dumb, and immature, and this broke down Barbie doll. She like, whatever. Whatever. But still, she's sad. And they like, no, but you are the one saying to Sierra, like, you can get hit. They're like, you the one antagonizing for no damn reason, and that's just stupid. It's just no good reason for y'all to be up here arguing, fussing, and fighting. Rashida then tried to kind of bring common sense to the situation, but it was still like, girl, bye. She then says how, y'all arguing over stuff that's not a real situation. She's like, me and Kirk has real situations that we have to set things aside to deal with stuff. Meaning, y'all two up here arguing for some bullshit, and y'all don't have no real situation to set aside to even be arguing about. She said, Kirk mama just died, and we had to set aside all our issues to come together as a family to grieve the death of his mom and kind of, be a family, build a business or whatever. Like, that's a real issue. And I said, that's true. The part where I said she said some bullshit was because you were saying my husband cheated and had a baby. And so he did that. So, but because his mom passed away, we had to put his transgressions to the side to be a family. You had to support him. Not had to. You could have supported him and still been working on your marriage and not having to fully come together as husband and wife. You know what I'm saying? It's the middle ground, but you did what you wanted to do. So let's just say that. So at that part, they all kind of realized we is arguing over some bullshit. With then see BK apologize for his parts and arguing with, Respirator. And then he just said, I'm sorry, like, if I call anyone off their name, like, I don't usually do that, I'm sorry for my part that I played in it. It was cool, sometimes you get angry, people say the dumb stuff. At least he was man enough to apologize and say he should not have done that. Honey, Respirator ass gonna say, oh, just wait until Stevie hears about this when we get back to Atlanta. He ain't gonna do shit. Look, Stevie ain't about that life unless he high, hanging out with prostitutes. Stevie ain't trying to fuss and fight with nobody. If you think about it, Stevie don't turn up. He does not at all. Stevie hasn't fought. He fought with Jocelyn and Benzino and Althea that one time. And that was really it. I really think, Lester Rita thinks she is more to Stevie than what she is. You're not at all. And we all know you ain't. And I feel like, wait, does Steve find out, girl? And he gonna say, you know what, ma? We're gonna let that ride. He not gonna fight for you. You have no place. I feel like she has no place in his I'm gonna fight meter. I think if it was Mimi, he'd turn up. I think Mimi is the person who he would turn up for. I don't even think he'll turn up for Jocelyn. I think he'll turn up for his kids if need be. But I'm like, Respirator, You have no life in this girl that's going away. It is pathetic that she feels like I'm gonna tell Stevie and he gonna do something. He ain't gonna do shit. Okay, so girl, whatever hell. We do see Spice apologize as well, saying how she gonna try to be positive and not be crazy going forward. I'm like, girl, Spice, I'm not here for Spice all the way. I feel like Spice, because when she said that, I said she messy, and she is trying to get her spot on the next season, and she just doing whatever she needs to do to get attention, and it kind of made me mad. You know, back in Atlanta, Tommy, because she acted in fool, she ain't filmed no scenes, so that means she ain't making no money. So we see her going into like an office building in Atlanta, and you know, like a little, like a notice pops up on the screen, so you know, because of the situation, Tommy has not been filming. She showed up later on with uninvited people to a set that she was not supposed to be at, and she was threatening producers and the producers' families. So they're like, you know, so at that point they couldn't work with her, and nobody wanted to work with her because of her violent tendencies. And I'm like, so y'all just ain't gonna fire her? Like, on what job can you come to set, threaten your coworkers, like threaten staff, and you ain't fired? Like, I just don't get it. Like, Tommy is just as bad as Jocelyn, maybe worse, because usually Jocelyn was just rude. She was rude as fuck. She was really, really rude, and it went from her being rude to her being disrespectful to her just not fucking with people. With Tommy, I feel like she went from being a little bit funny, a little bit extra, to being violent, to just being out of control. It's a difference. Like, she needs to be fired. Even if y'all gonna fire her, and then say the stipulation of you being fired is if you complete this program, if you complete this whatever, we would then shoot scenes with you. But until you get yourself together, you can't shoot no scenes. But I'm like, to just kind of say, we're gonna suspend your scenes until we talk to you. No. Fire her for a whole season. Like, let her sit down some damn where. Because my thing is, it isn't as if Tommy makes the show. She doesn't. Like, it's really an ensemble cast. As much as they all get on my nerve, even though I feel like Lesperator can go, Spice can go, Tobias can go, Keely can go, keep Blue Da Vinci because he's cute. Who else can go? Jasmine can go, and so can Tierra. Hell, take Karen ass with you too until Scrap come back. Those Mama D can go. No, Mama D. Bambi and Scrappy. Like, some people can leave because they give nothing. But I'm like, at the same time, if each of them have a little bit of story, it makes the whole show. But I'm looking like Tommy. It ain't as if she ain't there, it's gonna be like, oh my God, where's Tommy? I really want to be like, where's girl? Bye. Anyway, because again, she been gone all these episodes and no one said, oh, where's Tommy? We ain't thought about her. So, they have her go meet with a substance abuse expert. Oh, okay. So he basically asked her, like, does she know why she here? And she's like, I have no idea. He said, you know, because of your antics, you know, you can't shoot scenes, you know what I'm saying? Clearly she's an alcoholic. And alcoholism is a disease. And he's saying to, like, they think you have a drinking problem. You know, you've been going kind of crazy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's the reason these things are going on? She go into her whole fake style. Oh my God, it's just so much. I'll be sad about this. I have my family issues. And my thing is, everyone has issues. Everyone has issues. But that does not give you the right to act a plumb fool and be up here threatening and fussing and fighting the staff. It is not an excuse. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, she came up and them edits gelled down and it made my eyes hurt. And she's, again, I'm not a violent person, you know what I'm saying? I drink to cover things up that I'm dealing with. It helps me cope and get through things. That isn't a way to handle things, Tommy. It is not. And my thing is, she's giving y'all all the reasons to fire her. Because she is violent. She's consistently hit someone on the set. Let's make that clear. She comes to work drunk. That should be a clear violation of at least 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 rules. Again, but y'all doing it because y'all trying to give her things because she has nothing else going on. Truth be told, she doesn't. But again, I feel like you can't use the excuse of, I have things going on in my family, so I drink to cope. And that ain't a reason for you to come to work and hit people. It's just, and I feel like they exploiting her because they were allowing her downfall to be her storyline when they needed to take her ass off the show. Point blank into the period. It's just so stupid. You know what I'm saying? Usually I don't drink dark liquor. I drank dark liquor. I was getting drunker and drunker and drunker. And then I ended up putting my hands on the producer dude and threatening his wife because of whatever. But again, all of that should be terms for termination. Okay? That's what it should be. And I don't want to advocate for her to lose her job. I'm like, you have to draw the line somewhere. Because again, I said the beginning of this season, Tommy is the Jocelyn in the making. And y'all know how bad Jocelyn got towards the end. She's a damn Jocelyn in the making. And Jocelyn wasn't even drunk. She was just crazy as hell. She was like high. But it's the same thing. And I'm like, I don't know if they're trying to help her before she gets as out of control as Jocelyn. But I'm like, hell, she already did. She did. The confidence tells her, like, in order for you to continue with the show and shoot scenes, you know what I'm saying, you can't drink at all. Well, you can't drink, period. Okay? And she's like, well, I have no comment about that. You know, y'all trying to make it seem like I'm alcoholic. But I'm like, they're not trying to make you seem like alcoholic. You are acting like an alcoholic. It's you. It's not them. It's you. You give them the antics of an alcoholic. You give everyone alcoholic teas and shade because you be drunk. You be drunk all the time, and you want, oh my God, I just have so much going on. Everyone does. You don't see Kirk drunk, his mama just died. You don't see Rashida drunk, her husband had a baby on her. You know what I'm saying? It's things, you know, Stevie finna go to jail, he ain't drinking. So, girl, and then she cried, oh, my mom was going through things. I don't want my mom to die. I don't either. I don't want her to feel disappointed in me. I don't either. I don't want her to think she's a failure. I don't either. But again, you don't see me out here acting up in these streets, drinking and getting drunk and fighting people. Again, I feel like when she knows she wrong, Tommy cry. Remember the episode when Scrap called her being crazy, whatever, when she came to the house, and he's like, whatever, and she was like, whatever, I'm mad, and he said, girl, I'm just so sad, and she started crying. She went from being pissed off to crying. Tommy cut on the waterworks at the drop of a hat when she needs to, and when someone doesn't give her the emotion she wants, she changes it. She kept crying. And I'm not saying that her issues aren't real. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, when she knows she did wrong, she tried to get sympathy by crying about whatever's going on, and it didn't work. Like, the dude had like no sympathy for her, and I don't think it meant that he didn't care about it. I think he meant you can't use those reasons as excuses for fucked up behavior, and them tears ain't gonna deter me or distract me from the fact that you did some fucked up shit. Okay, and so she just needs, look, I don't care. I didn't believe half the shit that she said to be valid enough to explain what she did. But now she know in order to shoot scenes, she has to be completely sober. So we're gonna see how that goes. Tokyo and Erica talking back in the dude ranch. They went horseback riding, but of course Erica and Tokyo didn't go. I'm not surprised Tokyo didn't go. I would not have went either. I don't want to ride horses. Look, my thing, you keep sending them videos of big people falling or sitting in chairs and chairs break. See, people try to set big people up. They want to put you in little ass chairs. They want to put you on cheap chairs. They want to put you on horses. Look, I'm not finna be animal cruelty to these damn horses. And Tokyo said, I'm not either. I'm not gonna go them on them horses because it's just not what I want to do. Kudos to you. So she's at the house cooking like dinner for the people or whatever. Eric come in and they're chit-chatting. Tokyo just says how, you know, she fights or she gets upset because she feels like she changed so much, and she gets frustrated that people take her back to her old element, and that kind of is why she be fussing, cussing, and crying, because she feels like they got her out her pocket. And, you know, Tokyo's 23. I'm a full 13 years older than that girl. I remember me at 23. At 23, I had a crazy attitude. I would also cuss a motherfucker out really quickly. I had, you know, so I can't relate to how she is because I used to be that way. And when she said, like, I just don't want to revert to the old me, it takes time to no longer be angry and pissed and petty and want to cuss a bitch out and beat the bitch ass. It takes time to do that. And she is still not fully mature. she's not immature, but she's not fully mature yet. My mouth begins so dry, people. So, I get where she's coming from. I didn't realize that she was that young. Honestly, I didn't. So her antics make sense, because her antics is what some people do at that age, coming from where she came from. So when they say, well, you shouldn't throw purses, when you 23 and someone pisses you off, you trying to fight. You from the hood. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make it right. It does not make it right at all. But I get her thought process, because she is that young. But she can't keep doing it the same way that time you can't be out fussing and fighting or whatever. So, but at least she get that she don't want to do that, and she just kind of reacts, and she knows she be wrong. So I think it's still different things about her. And Tommy be drunk, not Tokyo don't be drunk. Anyway, at that point, she kind of brings up how she's been through things in life, and it's a reason why she's a virgin. It had nothing to do with her, not when it's just something different. I think Tokyo was probably molested as a kid, because when Erica was talking like, we might have things in common, and I've also been through some things. I was, in an abusive relationship. I was molested, and when Erica said I was molested, they were showing Tokyo's face, and she looked down. Totally down, like no eye contact. That is like a telltale sign of someone not wanting to talk about what you just said. So I feel like, and this I don't know for a fact, my opinion is, I feel like she was probably molested as a child, she was probably molested as a child, and that made her not want to be touched, now that she's older. Because she said, like, guys, I don't need to, like, it don't turn me on or whatever. I'm like, I think she was molested, and that's because she comes like, there's things I went through that I'm not ready to talk about yet. But I'm happy that I know if I need to, I can talk to Erica. So yeah, I think that's just a conversation that she will probably not have for a couple seasons or whatever. But I do think that she was like touched as a kid, and she is still healing from that, and that is also where a lot of her anger came from, because that's where a lot of my anger came from. So I do see a lot of myself in her as far as how I was at her age. Not me now, but me then. So it was a cute little bonding moment or whatever. Them horseback riding, I didn't really care about it too much. Jock up here acting like his dick long. We know your dick long. We know you are not hung like a horse. We know they have said over and over again in many seasons, you have a small penis. So boy, bye. But they go horseback riding, and Sierra is nervous from the get go, and her horse could feel it, and the horse kind of went galloping off. Get me off! Get me off! Get me off! I say the horse could have been mad at the damn horse that was in your head, and it was mad at you too. Anyway, so she gets off the horse after having a little traumatic experience, because the horse just like rolled off. Like not even fast, but still fast to a person who don't ride horses. Like a couple gallops is still too fast if you're not used to riding horses. So that part was kind of funny. They had to save her. What else? Carly and Jock. Look, this is season 7. I am not here for a Carly and Jock storyline. I don't need a Carly and Jock storyline. I do not need them to be dating, messing around. Like, I hate that that's Carly's go-to. When she don't have anyone else to date, her go-to is let me act like, or let me go mess with Jock. That's my go-to relationship storyline. I'm tired of it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Even Sean saying, I feel like Carly trying to make me jealous, but I don't care. But guess who else don't care? Me. Next. Back in Atlanta, Kelsey, Kirk and Rita's daughter go meet with Jasmine. I said, now this is some shit. I feel like, Kelsey and Jasmine, they look the same damn age. So they probably could be fucking sorority sisters. I don't know. Kelsey, like, okay, I heard you went and, you went to visit my mom, my stepmom, my dad in Texas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What was you thinking? Oh, well, I just wanted, to apologize to Rashida, and I just want, Kirk to be able to see Cannon and be in his life. And Kelsey gave an honest response. You had a baby with a married man. You need to be patient, because he at home trying to fix the shit going on with his family. Well, Cannon's his family too. And I'm like, see, that's that bullshit. You have to, Jasmine makes it seem as if there's not a fucking elephant in the room, and the elephant, in one way or another, is the fact that that baby is from an affair that you and Kirk had, and y'all both dead ass wrong. So you can expect everyone to just kind of accept that kid like that, because it's hard. And not only that, they don't want to upset his wife. And the thing about it is, Rashida isn't stopping anyone from getting to know that kid. I think her thing is, one, that kid ain't gonna be in my house, because again, I'm not ready for that. So if y'all want to see that kid, like, do it on your own time. It don't have nothing to do with me. So my thing is, you talk to Rashida didn't do shit because she wasn't the blocker in the first damn place. Kirk just don't want to be bothered with you, and that's the issue that he's trying to figure out. How can I be into my kid life without dealing with his mama and piss my wife off? So that's the whole thing. So Kelsey to say, like, look, well, this is what it is. You know, my dad ain't ready to meet him yet, but I'm saying I'll meet him. So she meet Cannon. Oh my God, he's so cute. After seeing him, you know, how can anyone not want to be around him? Now, we saw from a bit of a preview next week that she gonna basically ambush her daddy and have Cannon and that damn girl at the park and have him there too, and like ambush him, like, well, there go the kid. Kelsey meddles too goddamn much. Okay, she really need to go sit a little grown ass down somewhere. Anyway, you know, her and Cannon playing around in Jasmine's house, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm that mature. I don't know if my father cheated on my mama and had a whole baby, if I could be like, okay, cool, it's my sibling. First of all, Mom, you cool with this? Not yet. I'm not either. And because it's not my fault. It's not anyone's responsibility to make the fuck up that them two people did easier on either one of them. You have to deal with the awkwardness of that outside the marriage baby. You have to deal with that. And if we not ready to involve that child just yet, because it's awkward as fuck. It's awkward. Mama, daddy cheated on mama. It's awkward. It do take time, and it's fucked up because you don't want the kid to suffer because the kid didn't ask for it, but neither did that man's wife. Neither did that man's kids. No one asked for this child to be born. So my thing is, that child is gonna have to deal with some things. So is the family. Like, it's gonna be a whole thing. So I mean, it's just a whole bunch of bullshit at this point in time. Anyway, we then see Tierra with her damn fat kids invite Jack over, her letting one Kurt baby over to, I guess, have a fake ass play date. And when she said that her son did not want to come to the house to go to the bathroom, that he went and took a shit in her neighbor yard and wiped his ass with the grass. I said, your son has no home training. And look, I know boys will piss outside. Okay, I get that they whip it out and they just piss or whatever. I'm like, your son took a shit in the neighbor's lawn and wiped his ass with grass? The most project ghetto trailer park shit I've ever heard in my life. And she said it as if it was funny, like, oh, he just didn't want to come to the house. Bitch, you was horrible. Okay, I don't like you. I just don't like you. Anyway, I don't care about, I just mentioned that part, that part was crazy. I don't care about Jasmine and Tierra's friendship. I don't care about them having scenes. I don't care that, you know, Tierra won't scrap home and he ain't come home yet. I don't care that Tierra is not knowing if Karen should be around King. I don't give a fuck. Okay, next, they can take Karen ass off, Tierra ass off, and Jasmine ass off until Scrap come back. And even when Scrap come back, I still probably won't be feeling, I don't like Tierra simply because she brought Jasmine to that damn retreat. I don't like it. And I don't like Jasmine because she don't have no storyline. You are that man, baby mama, on this, who he would you was cheating with a married man. I would not want to be on the show with that man and his wife. I would not. Okay, I would not want to handle this on the television. But again, she can't make no money no other way. So she gotta do what she gotta do to get some money. And we know Tierra ass ain't making no goddamn money. She's got them bottle girl at the hospital. She's with them fat kids. I'm sorry, yeah, fat kids. But yeah, I'm just not up for the Tierra Jasmine scenes. I give zero fucks. We see a little bit later on where Scrap's brother, Karen's other son, Sass, sets it up for Karen to see the kid King, and she's also happy. Okay, next. I'm done. We see back in Texas. We see Sierra and Carly talk for a little bit. Because, of course, Sierra was mad at Carly for telling Spice what Tokyo said. So she asked, like, why would you do that? Like, I was upset with you about that. And I felt what Carly said, because she said, well, Tokyo said fuck me and fuck Spice. So I just told her what she said. Like, it wasn't, like I was snitching. If I tell you something that happened and you get mad at me, and now we beefed out in Carly's head, me and you not beefed out. So I'm gonna go to the other person who you beefing with, and we gonna know what's going on. So was it some bullshit? Yes, it was. Should she have told Spice? No, she should not have. But again, anyone who thinks Carly isn't the goddamn shit stirrer, the pot stirrer, the bone collector, the gossip spreader, if you think she gonna do anything except be messy, then you're an idiot. Like, telling Carly anything does not make any sense, because she will always make it a storyline. Because again, she has no storyline. Her storyline is connecting on the bullshit of everybody else. So, you can't hold her to this high regard as if she not gonna be messy. Okay, she ain't loyal to nobody in the aspect of, if someone says something, she gonna repeat it one way or the other. So, it is what it is. And I feel like Carly, Carly is messy, she's crazy, and she do stupid shit. So just expect the unexpected and know that she really can't be a true friend like that. And it is what it is. Okay, we then see so they kind of make up basically. Next we see BK come get Sierra. They're kind of like, oh, we need to talk, and he lead her outside, and he didn't lined up some damn candles to make the letter I a heart for love, and the letter U. I'm looking like, that's so fucking corny. I'm like, bruh, that's the best you could do, really? And she's like, oh, this is so cute or whatever. And then I'm like, but she is like, at first I thought, oh my god, she falling for it. And then she said, well, this is cute, but you know what I'm saying, this does not make up for what you did, you and them two girls or whatever. Well, one girl was a lie, but the other one wasn't. Okay, it's the equivalent of a girl saying, baby, I didn't suck two dicks, I just sucked one, but you still sucked the dick, girl. Okay, BK, you still had sex with some other girl besides Sierra. So you can't say, well, I didn't do it to both of them, it's one of the girls. It doesn't matter. There was still at least one. Okay, so she said, I don't know, you messed up, I don't know how to feel, you know what I'm saying, you hurt me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you made me sad, I was crying, blah blah blah. He like, look, you filed for divorce, right? Like, divorce is gonna be final. She's like, well, he signs and I have to sign and then get them filed. Well, yes. He said, okay, file your divorce papers, get that situated, let me and you make this thing official, give it a real shot, and then you won't be crying anymore, and the next time you cry will be when I'm proposing to you. The next thing we see is them two motherfuckers waking up in bed together. I mean, I felt BK on one level, because I think BK felt like this. She's still legally married, and every time we talking, she's talking about her ex-husband. So I can kind of get if he like, we not fully committed, but I still call bullshit on that because he was still lying about it. But I can say, he can always say, she was still married. She wasn't really committed to me, but we know BK full of shit, and he ain't shit, so it is what it is. Who cares? But they do wake up the following morning in the bed together, and she's saying, this whole trip has been kind of, a way for everyone to kind of move past things, to start anew, and give things a second chance, to stay in the bed, kiss. I'm looking like, oh Lord, geez, next she's gonna be pregnant. We then see like Erica has already flew back to New York. Well, no, she flew back to New York to do whatever. They say Spice had to fly back to Jamaica to see her about her kids, and how Kirk and Rashida gonna take a flight out later together. And where's Kirk and Rashida? Waking up in the bed together. Okay, so I guess this whole trip brought people back. Girl, I don't know. It's just stupid. We do see back in Atlanta, Tommy meeting up her mama, her sister. She like, everyone is making me out to be an alcoholic, so I haven't been filming for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? She had a whole thing out in Texas. I didn't go to that because they're making me out to be an alcoholic. No, as I said earlier, you are making yourself look like an alcoholic. Take accountability for what you're doing. Otherwise, shut it up. So she meet with her mom. Her mom said, I'm going to invite your sister Versace. I need you to kind of be cool. She said, well, I ain't been drinking, so I'll be fine. So they all sitting around talking, and I'm like, I was bored. I was really bored. The scene to me felt forced. I did not understand why her wig looked like that. I feel like Tommy wears wigs and she does not care if they look real or not. Because this one just looked horrible. It looked like, you know, her edges may not have been all the way glued down. I'm not sure. And her skin tone and blonde wigs does not go together. It looks awkward. And her mom then's like, you know, she said, you know, they think I have alcohol. I have an alcohol problem. You know what I'm saying? They trying to say, you know, I'm a drunk. Her mom like, well, okay. And she said, well, would you allow someone to call you an alcoholic? Her mom said, well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to let people be honest with you. And she said, like, for me, you know, it runs in our family. And at some point, we all have to stop drinking. She's like, even I have. And they're like, oh, what? She said, yeah, I stopped drinking because my body was feeling weird. Like, something was going on. I didn't know what it was. And I felt like my body was telling me to stop drinking. She's like, so I went to the hospital, went to the doctor. I had these tests taken. They don't know what it was. Or they don't know what it is. So I'm still waiting for test stuff. And now, Tommy all sad. And the other sister all sad. And, you know, they hugging. And I'm confused because I'm looking like, I feel like she brought up that she felt sick, but she don't know what's wrong on camera. And I don't want to sound insensitive. I don't want to sound as if I don't give a fuck. But I feel like, are y'all playing this? Are you playing this? I feel like we getting played. Because I feel like every episode, they be good for one episode. And then it's another episode where Tommy like, fuck you. Fuck you too, bitch. And they all yelling, fussing, and cussing. So this is my thing. If they yelling, fussing, and cussing within the next 2 episodes, they need I don't believe shit else from their mouth. I don't believe another story. Because it can't be that back and forth. It can't be, I can call you a bitch in the hole and say fuck you in one aspect, but then I'm oh so sad that, no, that's not how it go, and I don't care. It's stupid. Okay, and that's how it went off. Her to saying that she does not know what's wrong, and she waiting on some test results. Okay, let's hope the next test results don't be her calling you a bitch. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to bed. It's 2:29 in the morning. I am Jay Lee. Don't forget to like my channel. No, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Haha. Anyway, peace.